I think that Chrisean and Blueface have the most toxic relationship on the internet since Flavor Flav and New York. And that was fake. I think this is fake. But what's real is that their toxicity is making a whole lot of other black men and women follow their path to toxicity and abuse and negligence and violence. That something got to be done about it. Hey, let's go ahead and get up into this video. We're going to react to this. Method, go ahead and roll the intro.
What's up? This is Method Man right here. Yes, I have a mask on because I care. Welcome to Jody's Corner.
YouTube was good. It's your boy Jody Joe. Welcome to Jody's Corner. Thank you guys so very much for being here. So consider hitting the subscribe button and the like button, helping the channel's algorithm, because the algorithm be hoeing me. Because some of the content that I say, some of the things that come out of my mouth, some of my rhetoric is not YouTube friendly, and I understand they got me in a box. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. There was a No Jumper interview with Chrisean and Blueface. Blueface is a rapper. Chrisean is a groupie who turned girlfriend, who turned opportunist, who is very ratchet and ghetto. And they've been all over the internet with their toxic ways, from, you know, Blueface getting beaten multiple times by his girlfriend, and the drama that comes from them. Just, it's basically just entertainment, seeing them in the streets and seeing some of the things that Chrisean says for the most part. Blueface is a very laid back, quiet type of dude, and she's a very out loud, ratchet type of chick. They went to this No Jumper podcast, the Sharp Tank, and to have a peaceful interview because they all broke bread together and they know each other. Let's take a look at some of the clips here.
I'm trying to say it,
right?
You know,
interview was intense. I just want to give you guys the stats. Interview was intense, but it was cohesive until all things broke loose.
So the people want to know. We all just watched episode 4 of Crazy in Love. Can we know what happened in the moment that before the cameras arrived and your head was bleeding?
Yeah. So I mean,
do we really get
it wasn't even that deep. I'm gonna just touch the surface. Like,
touch what surface?
You know, sometimes she has a day where she's feeling like
there you go
in her best. And some days she having days where
don't even touch the surface.
She's easily triggered.
You
hear me talking?
Papa,
do you hear me talking?
Can we not talk
yes
about
or
it?
no?
I
You want me to embarrass you or not?
Why the fuck you want to embarrass me? That's
when
weird.
I'm talking, you shouldn't be talking like that.
That's weird. I don't want to talk about it.
You said you want me to. Hey, that's kind of weird. You said you want me to embarrass you or not. I was a little tough. I wouldn't have said that.
Thank you.
But she is a stick of dynamite, so you got to say what you can in order to put out that wick.
What do you mean? What happened?
So she was having one of them days where, you know, it's like an easy fuse lit. And I was when we pulled up to the house, there was some white dude sitting on the stairs. So I'm fucking with him, like, oh, you look like this, you look like that, you know, just fucking with him. She took it upon herself to trying to kind of defend him, like, why are you being mean to him?
What are you talking about? I
so
thought
I'm
you were
like,
talking
that's
about
weird.
me, and then I called you a bitch. I said,
we gotta
bitch?
say what led up to
And
that.
We got to set it up, baby. We got to set up what got there.
that to your
Did
man,
what I
though.
did.
Thank you.
That's your man.
Let's answer that.
Like, think about it. Don't you think that, like,
Okay, my man called me a bitch, so why are you
There
being a
you go.
bitch? Like, why are
Hey,
you
but
being
there
a
you go,
bitch?
but that's still your man.
He gotta call me a bitch?
That's your man.
Okay, that's weird.
That's your man at the
That's
end
weird.
of
If
the
he
day.
So here's the thing. In black hip hop culture, it's popular to call our women bitches. And the equivalent of men calling our women bitches, they call us niggas. That's the equivalent trade in our culture. The equivalency of a man calling a woman a bitch if she calls us a nigga. That's the equivalency. For when a black woman calls her black king a bitch, the rings on the hand slappeth cross thee face. But in all seriousness, women calling a man a bitch is a no-go. For a lot in our culture, we don't do that. You call a man a bitch, that's the ultimate disrespect that you could give to another black man. And hands will be, if a man call another man a bitch, it goes both ways. If a black man calls another man a bitch, fighting words. Woman calls a man a bitch, slapping words. I mean, that's really the highest offense that you could give somebody. So it's not trading equal. You got to give, if you're going to fight, you got to know what buttons not to press. That'll go too far. And that goes too far.
Call me a bitch.
Why
You're a
you with
bitch
him?
too. You're
If
a
he's
bitch.
weird, if he's
You're a
weird,
bitch too.
if
You're a
you're
bitch
listen,
too.
if he is
You're a
weird,
bitch too.
if he's
You're a
weird,
bitch too.
See,
He's
that's
weird.
You're a
what he
bitch
does.
too.
You can't
But
get
if
through
he's
to her,
weird,
bro.
What?
but
You
if
can't
he's
get through
weird,
to
why
her.
be
Don't
with
call
him?
me a bitch if you don't want to be a bitch too.
You can't get through to her.
Don't
Oh,
call me a
sweetie.
bitch if you don't want to be a bitch
You don't think
too.
that demasculates your man some?
You
When
don't
tell
think
him
that?
that?
You don't
think that make him feel low?
My nigga, are you listening?
I'm
You're just
listening.
talking for one person.
I'm listening.
You're not. You're talking
You're
for
talking
one
for
person.
one person.
How?
You're not listening because you're not even letting him talk.
Yeah,
I'm
let
just
me do my
saying the
deal.
little
not-
man
you're
shit.
not
I can't.
having-
I get it. That's the thing.
So, yeah,
but it's
she's-
not a thing.
She's not too good at
If
letting
you're
people
like
talk
calling
and
me a
then
bitch too.
responding.
I just gotta say, it is incredibly nice to see. This fool is keeping his cool. He's calm. He's collective. With that much rage and gamma radiation right next to him, for him to be that cool is impressive to me. I need to work on that myself, but I'm a hot type of personality as well. So it's gonna be. If I was in that seat, we would just be in each other's face, and I'd be like, "Get the freak out of here!" Like already, it's over. But this dude's got a lot of patience, and I respect that. He's still trash though.
She kind
He
of just like,
said it's a double standard shit.
Well, Rock, explain yourself.
Fuck that double
selfish.
standard.
What happened in that moment? Why did you call him a bitch?
Because I felt like I was played with, and then every time he felt like he played with, he called me a bitch. So
Every
if I
time I
can't
hear
call you a
you, you
bitch,
always say he's
So
playing
you
with
feel
you.
like if
If
I
I
can't
feel like-
disrespect
if
you,
I feel
then
like
don't
I can't
disrespect
You
call
always
you a
playing
bitch.
with her. You ask her.
she's easily.
I
easily
watch it. You
triggered, bro.
always say he play. You be like, why you playing with me, my nigga?
Easily.
Why you always doing that
All right,
weird
cool.
shit?
Yeah,
that,
okay.
so I
And if
watch
I
your
say a
shit.
bitch, he can say, okay, cool. Like if you could call me a bitch, I could call you a bitch back. Straight up.
It's not how it works.
You don't feel that way, so we fought.
No man should feel that way. Like I said, we don't like being called bitches. That's a no-go.
That's that.
It's not an even
Like,
trade.
Did you learn anything from it?
What do you mean learn anything from it?
Other than getting a fight?
What do you mean learn anything from it? It's-
By coming together
It's
with your man and
weird.
saying, you know what, baby, we not gonna be on that anymore because I really do fuck with you and respect you. Church, I don't know if she really do at that point. If she gonna roll her eyes at
Nah,
it,
she's very
If you're
So-
called a bitch by a
self-centered, very
nigga,
self-
I should be able to call you. a
and
bitch
yeah,
back.
I can be able to call you a bitch back. But just
But I
because it's
think-
a double standard thing,
I think
that's
you're-
unfair. Don't-
So the co-host is also crazy in her head because she believes that if a man calls her a bitch, she should call him a bitch back. See, now she's saying that on the podcast, but operating in society, if she goes around in the nightlife and to these random places where all these black dudes are at, and they be like, "Bitch, get out of here," you be like, "You a bitch, nigga," and then she gets slapped or kicked off the curb, 300 Sparta kicked, then what would people say? Oh man, why you do her like that? But that you don't. If you don't poke the snake, you don't poke the lion. You know a lion will eat you. Like if you know a man is stronger than you and will destroy you, you shouldn't say things that will make him want to destroy you. And she knows that. I believe she's full of cap. There's no way. I don't think that woman over there sitting in that black chair believes what she just said, that she should be able to call another man a B. She knows how men feel about that. So
Don't talk-
I believe that's cap.
to me about the unfair shit.
We heard that.
Oh,
Don't
let's
talk
say
to
this.
me about the double standard
Can you
shit.
let them talk?
I'm done
I
with
always
that.
say this.
Wait, hold on. I want to hear what Gina's about to say. What you about to say?
Because
I was
if
just
you're
gonna
called a
say
bitch
that-
and you make it common,
The perception is just different just because of how much we've seen you be the aggressor so much. So that's why people is looking
sure,
at
I
it.
see like the aggressor.
That's why people is looking at it like you're just instantly the one that's the disrespectful one because of what people see you,
You
doing.
think that I'm the
Yeah,
disrespectful?
Yes.
you are. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
We can all
This
attest
is your
to that.
intervention today. We tricked you.
Everybody tell her her real answer. Yes.
We tricked you today. This is really an
Disrespectful.
intervention. Welcome.
That day, you called me a bitch for
well,
no
what
reason.
can y'all tell us what happened?
You got active. You
let's-
got active
let's
and I
stay-
got active
let's stay,
back.
Let's stay on that day. Let's stay on that day.
Like,
Let's
what
not
are you
go
talking about?
Back and forth. So yeah, that day, like I
I'm
said,
about to let you hit
I'm
me
playing
and
with the
beat
white
shit out of
dude.
you back.
I'm playing with the
What?
white dude,
I'm a little
whatever.
bitch.
and I
Straight
guess
up.
she felt some type of way about, I don't know, about him.
Leave that white boy alone.
Man, leave him alone.
It's not even that. He keeps saying him.
Fuck.
Whatever he said, what he said, I thought he was talking about me. He kept saying,
It was a miscommunication.
Yeah, like he like.
Definitely not.
It had to be because I was like, oh yeah, you a bitch for that. He like, ooh, wham. I wasn't even talking to you. I'm talking to the other nigga. Ooh, wham. Like, what are you talking about?
Rock, have you ever?
Have
you ever had a?
A lot of our inability as black folk, we are unable to take accountability for our actions, especially the women. That's the number one problem that women have nowadays is their accountability. And for us men, we need to work on our social awareness when it comes to our women's feelings. So it's a two-way street, right? But one thing that we're all guilty of as men and women, especially in the black culture, the trash black culture that we have from hip hop music and rap and bullshit, glorifying drugs, sex, toxic behaviors like this. We always say when we're asked a direct question that could warrant a direct, easy answer, we always say, what you mean? What you mean? What do you mean? What do I mean? I just asked you, why are you so mad? What you mean? Why am I so mad? Why did you hit him in the face? What you mean? Why I hit him in the face? It's the most ignorant levels of dialogue and discussion that makes me sick about the culture.
Sober day.
Shut the fuck up, yes.
No, don't
you
tell me
one
to
of them
shut the
niggas that's
fuck up. Hey, I'll
disrespectful.
listen
and
to
you're
me.
not
I'm being very
You're not
cool.
talking to me. You're not talking to me.
No, I'm
You're not
being
talking
very
to me.
cool,
You're
but
not
you
talking
come
to
in
me.
disrespectful.
You're not
That's
you're
your
not really
fucking
talking to
problem.
me. You're not really
Couldn't have
talking
been
to me.
mine.
You're not really talking
You wouldn't
to
have
me.
did half of
You're
that
not really
shit.
talking to me.
That's on
You're not
Jesus
really
Christ.
talking
You
to
wouldn't have
me.
did that shit.
You're
Go
not
ahead.
really
What
talking
happened?
to
What
me.
happened?
You wouldn't have did
The
none of
fuck?
that shit.
You're not really talking to me.
You
It's
wouldn't have
cool.
did none
So
of that.
Blueface,
You're not really
Blueface was talking to
That liquor
somebody
ain't no
else.
good
You're
for
not
you,
really
baby.
talking to me. I
That
can
liquor
drink
ain't no
liquor.
good for you.
I can drink liquor. I can do whatever the
makes you
fuck I
toxic.
want, bro.
Well, let's
What?
finish the story. So
Toxic.
Got over 60,000 over my body. Like,
So
boy, you
what?
talking
And you
about
still
all that
toxic.
weird shit. Like,
But you're still toxic.
nigga,
You
nobody's
can have
toxic.
100,000.
She said I got over 60,000 on my body. Like that makes up for you being trash. And once again, shout out to the culture of hip hop and rap music, our trash culture. That means it doesn't matter if you have no integrity or a soul or a heart or a conscience, or you could come to a podcast and act an absolute fool. You got 60,000 on your body. You good.
If I feel the way I feel, I feel the way I feel, nigga. If I feel disrespected,
This is the slave mentality, man. We are still slaves to this day. We're slaves to impress white people's power and financial gain, our status. But that jewelry and shit that's all on her body is a waste. In 5 years, it'll be gone, and she'll have no receipts for it, and she'll be broke.
I feel disrespected.
That's your
You feel
man.
disrespected. You feel disrespected.
That's your
Yeah, he's my man.
Not just
Okay,
a nigga
cool.
off the street.
This is the same nigga that will call me a bitch. So what do you mean?
What do you think?
What are you talking about?
Do you do something?
What are you
to get
talking
that?
about?
Do you do something? Is
Nigga,
there
it's
anything
not even
happens?
that.
Do
It's
you
like,
feel like when he
if
calls
she
you,
makes
are
the bitch
you
word
acting like
comment,
that?
and I can't say it
saying
back
it should be
without a
justified.
fight.
You saying it should be
Nigga,
justified
when he
because
call me
he
a
does it.
bitch, okay,
shit ain't
cool. When I
justified.
call him a bitch, it's a fight.
That shit ain't justified.
Straight up.
Know how to talk to your man.
Crazy. Don't do that, woman.
It's not a woman
Know how to
shit,
talk
bro.
to
She
your
know
man.
what's going on, nigga. If you,
Gina full of cap is what I see.
I understand
we're
that.
talking, we're politicking.
Rock, I understand.
Yes,
I
Her right
understand
here,
that, but
she full of that cap right there, bro. Cause one thing is for sure in this interview, black women will support each other and defend them to the end, even if they're wrong. A black woman could see another black woman steal from a Mexican lady. And the Mexican lady, you saw her? No, I didn't see her steal nothing. She was fine. She didn't steal from your purse, lady. You tripping. I mean, the lack of accountability is incredible. So one thing's for sure, when you got two black women in a room, they're already like, meow, meow. Sis, I got you. Don't even trip. I'm gonna defend you to the end. And that's exactly what's going on here.
we're also.
That shit really hurt me.
No, I understand.
And that's why Blueface was upset.
Wait, look.
So if I can't call you a
understand
bitch,
that
you
part.
can call me a bitch and we gonna fight.
gotta talk over
Because I called you a bitch.
You just can't listen to nobody.
just saying,
I
like,
understand
what's going
if you
on?
call me a bitch, I should be able to call you a bitch back. However,
Yeah.
you're still
No.
responsible for your response to that.
Cap.
And I don't think hitting him with glass was the correct response.
You hit him with glass?
Yeah.
That's not even what happened. Look, this what
My
happened.
hand is cut up.
So this what happened.
And I can't use my good
So you
hand.
gotta keep talking.
And if a nigga like play me, what do you mean, babe?
gotta
What do
keep
we ready to
talking
say? If I'm about to be quiet and I'm about to be painted as the bad picture,
You're not painting.
that's cool.
You're painting
But if we,
yourself.
how?
Let's finish the story and then
How?
respond,
I'm
right?
really cool with you.
You're
I fuck
not,
with
you're
your
not
shit.
even telling the story. You're making it seem like I hit you first.
Getting warm? Tell somebody to see you.
Let's just not even talk about it if I ain't hit you first.
All right. So
Did I hit you
basically,
first?
she felt some type of way.
Oh, all right. Did I hit you
So she
first?
said, "You acting like
Did
a
I
bitch."
hit you first?
I said, "Damn, why
Okay,
you
then.
doing
I
that?"
didn't hit you first.
So she had this little cut on her hand from weeks prior. She had a cut herself, and I knew that was a sensitive spot for her. So I said, "Hey, watch your mouth," and I squeezed her in.
Fuck.
Just turned up instantly, like, "Oh no, whoopty whoop wham, whoopty whoop wham."
If I got a cut on my hand and you purposely do some inflict pain where you know I'm wounded at, that's some hoe shit, bro. So of course she gonna go off doing something like that.
So she started coming on to me, and so yeah, that's how that happened. So as she
You don't do that to your girl, the freak.
coming on to me, I'm like, deflecting, obviously resting.
What type of man would do that shit? You feel me? Like what your girl's injured. Now I'm understanding it's Chrisean, it's his girl. I get it, but by default, if your girl is injured, she knows she got a cut on her hand. You don't punish her and be like, man, watch out, and squeeze that part to inflict pain on her. Who does that to their woman?
With her.
Next. Can we go to the next
So
question?
once she realized she couldn't beat me, she went outside, she went for a walk. She came back with a glass cup in her hand.
I can't
kid
even
you
see
not.
Chrisean's eyes.
I
That
locked
shit
the
crazy.
fucking sliding door.
Her eyelashes are so goddamn thick, you can't even see her eyeballs. Fuck.
I'm like, all right, she finna come do some fried shit. She went for a walk, she came back with a glass cup. I locked the door on her.
Where the shot
She
at?
like, open the door. I'm like, come on, I'm a
Can you
crip.
give it
I
to
ain't
me?
finna
I'm about to
like.
walk
She like, where the shot at? God damn.
out and give it.
Take me out of this existence. Because this is the problem with our people, man. We glorify taking drugs. Molly, coke, pills, syrup, weed, alcohol. Get me out of this reality mind state. Take me to another world where I don't feel no pain. And that's where she wants to go.
No, I opened the door.
Pass me
Boom.
that cup over there, church.
Open the door. Boom. She started coming close to me with that glass. I'm like, ooh, I know she finna hit me with this glass, right? I'm like, hold on.
No, I just
She don't need nothing. She good. Don't baby
I'm
her.
just trying to
That's
make
gonna
sure
make it
she
worse.
good. Hey, I can handle
Don't
it.
give
It's
her too
gonna
much
make it
attention,
worse.
gonna make it worse.
It's gonna make it worse.
So look,
Listen to the
You
man.
need too much attention. Why you doing that? I'm not against you right now. Stop being like that. We can
say
not
something
talk
real
about
quick?
this
is like
fucking
being
stupid
your worst
ass-
interview ever. Like, usually you cool, you like
I'm
player.
cool.
Now you just being like
How? Because
overly obnoxious.
because you're
It
trying to say
doesn't
I
matter.
started
It
it.
doesn't
Like
matter.
nigga, like
Look.
I hit you first. I didn't hit you
wish
first.
you
Don't
knew-
say that.
I wish you knew that your
Let me
response
hit
to
you
stuff
first.
means more than what somebody did.
Hey, listen, I used to be toxic. I used to be a real cold nigga. I used to be like that, like this. And the way that Chrisean acting right now is an incredible turn on, bro. She's so vulnerable. Like, daddy, I like that ratchet shit. It's attractive. But I hold myself back to not fall for that. Back in the day, that shit would have me just so, So I understand the allure of that behavior, and I understand why Blue is with her, because that shit is just primetime sexy to me. But I'm able, where I am at now as a man, I don't fall for that stuff anymore.
Your response speaks for you.
Okay, but I didn't.
What happens first or second has nothing to do with you. Your response is what just throws you off the fucking
Did
shit.
you hear them what they say though?
Did I say I hit you first?
It's not even that. Did
I
you
say
hear what
hit me
they
first?
said though?
Fuck what they said.
Yeah,
They wasn't there.
fuck about
We're
who
talking
hit
to
who
They're
first.
them.
worried about what exactly.
Okay.
So let's get the story straight.
Okay.
Instead of going, what you said is what they
What they
said.
said.
Okay, so
fuck what
saying
they said. I'm saying like, if they're saying what they're saying,
Fuck what they saying. How, if we saying fuck what they saying, why you saying what they saying?
because we're interviewing with them, and you was agreeing with the
She
same
drunk.
niggas we saying fuck what they saying.
drunk,
what
y'all.
you saying? You just say fuck them. How I'm not making no sense?
So she came back with a cup.
Yeah, she came back with the cup. I'm like, I know she's not finna do this. Open the door. Start acting like she finna hit me with the cup. I'm like, bro, if you hit me with this cup, like it's gonna go up. Like, don't do that. So I kind of like turned to the side and I dip. She threw the cup right at my
Damn.
head. Boom. It went up.
I wanna speak on something. For
It's
real.
not even. Why we gotta even?
I'm not even talking about.
Why y'all chasing Hennessy with orange juice?
I'm not talking about that. Can I speak?
I mean, orange soda.
Let's talk about some money.
Give me 2 seconds. I used to
talking
look
about
at
a
women
cup
like this. They
that I
used to
went
be
through
able
his
to
head.
beat us emotionally. Now they want to try to fight us physically. You can't beat us physically. But y'all knew what y'all could do was beat us emotionally. Y'all knew how to hit us where it really hurt, on the inside.
The
Women
words.
don't even do that no more. It's immediately external. Bow, I want to hurt you physically.
They do it.
Sharp, look,
But you
this
can
what
hurt
it
us
is.
really mentally
Sharp, this
and
what it is.
emotionally. But they don't, it's like women have lost that.
Sharp, that's what it is.
No, they
It's
haven't.
That equality shit. Just how you see how they agree. Oh, if you call me a bitch, I should be able to call you a bitch too.
Which is bullshit.
Take what comes with
How
that.
is that so? If you have a
Right.
vagina and I have a
we
penis,
were taught to take off on
Jalen,
people that
speak
call us
up.
bitches,
Facts.
right?
they're not.
They're not.
Their
If
friends
a
can
nigga
call
call
them a
you a
hey
bitch, you
bitch.
can't
What's
They call each other big. Hey, bitch, what's up,
that's
bitch?
the word.
Yeah,
It's
yes,
It's a
facts.
flawed double standard.
Yes, it's a double
That's just what
standard.
it is.
Period.
It's just a flawed double
But
standard.
listen, Gina, there's plenty of those that work in favor of you guys, right?
Yes.
Such as dealing with women, such as hitting a man,
Yeah.
such as.
No, I don't agree with hitting a nigga. I don't
but
play
I'm
with
saying,
domestic
but I'm saying,
violence.
regardless, if you hit me or if you hit me, it's gonna be looked at as like a joke. If I hit her,
Right.
people are gonna really feel like.
Well,
That's
You're the aggressor. You're the abuser.
so I've said before,
Violence is not the same across the genders. Men hit women, they're terrible. Women hit a man, it's like, oh, you're defending yourself. Oh, what did he do? It's not looked the same. No matter how many of these women try to say it is not. The double standards are stacked high for women, and they're very low for the men. The number one man double standard that I could think of is the hoe category. Men can have sex with so many women, not be judged for it, but a woman has sex with so many men like the man did, she's a hoe. That's a double standard that we have that I could keep it a buck with.
or
So
that I
just
have an
wait, hold on,
issue.
Gina. Just like you said, it's a flawed. You guys have way more of those in y'all favor.
Yeah.
So why you can't take one?
I done took a laundry bag full of
Take one flaw, double standard.
I took a laundry bag full
Yeah,
of
you have a new
bitches. That's
show.
why I said
Let's
I
move
understand.
forward.
what-
That's very violent.
Okay.
Just re-injure your head.
Like,
Come correct.
The No Jumper podcast is doing a bad job with getting Chrisean's mic right. She's being very frustrated that her mic is not in the right location. Whoever their producer guy or the guy they have dealing with these mics takes a big L. The position of the mic is in the wrong space. They should have pushed it forward so it would have been closer to her mouth. And she was struggling with that throughout the interview, getting even more frustrated. The production, she's over here with no mic for a long time, and that's just making her feel frustrated. This guy don't know what he's doing.
And I'm like,
but you just, but wait, hold on. But you just said, if I call you,
In closing to that, we were
Look,
taught
look.
that when you get called a bitch,
You want to say bitch, say it.
This is the thing. If we
Pull the
continue
mic.
the pattern with a guy, at some point we got to be the person to say, let's
lay
stop
down,
it.
lay down. You gotta be submissive.
I know your mama taught you.
Like,
Well,
That's
I
really-
Yeah, when you're mad, when it's your time and you feel like you
She don't even have a mic.
You say bitch. I felt like
So
what
you
I
were
wanted
mad?
to feel.
You were mad?
And what I wanted to say, and I was upset with you. I called you a bitch.
so why did you
It's a problem.
why did you hit him with a
I felt
cut?
it. What?
Why did you hit him with a cut?
What do you mean? Why did I hit him with a cut?
That's
Yeah,
how
why you
you
hit me
thinking
with
about
the-
it, because you ain't even got the truth on you. That's why you repeated it. You
Yep.
think I don't know?
bro, she's
You a
so
hell of a
bullshit.
babysitter, bro.
I'm telling you. I'm
You
telling
good as
look,
hell. Whoa.
I'm telling you.
Whoa,
See,
why you
look,
do that, baby?
that type of shit.
I'm listening.
Come correct.
Couple drinks after that, you gonna be like,
Come correct.
you're not even gonna think
You
about
say you a heck of a babysitter, bro.
it.
What'd you say?
No, because you had repeated, you was like this. Why did I hit him with a cup? I thought you was gonna come off because such and such, such and such.
I did hit him with a cup because the nigga wanted, like, yeah. He
I'm
showed
saying
that we're fighting,
something-
so yeah.
something
My-
so
You said
different.
your
my
hand was
nigga
fucked
so
up? You said your
I
hand was
said,
injured?
Yeah, so yeah. I hit him with a cup. What's up? What are you saying?
What is that? Is that English? So I hit him with a cup. Yeah, so what? What is you saying? I'm saying. Like, bitch, did you hear what I said? Why would you hit a man with a glass cup if you love him? What you mean? Why would I do it? What did you? He got aggressive. He's talk shit. I did what I did. What are you talking about? How do you? This is an interview. We live in a society.
That's very violent.
Okay.
Just re-injure your head.
with a cup, what's up?
So let's get violent. If you
Rock.
Violent.
Ugh,
love
ignorant.
him.
Hey, yo, Gina, hold her accountable. Hey, black woman over there, Gina, hold her accountable. She ain't gonna say shit. That's that shit. And also, the silence also counts as well. When another woman acts like that and says so much derogatory shit, and another black woman, don't put her in her place, y'all are responsible. You are responsible as women to hold other women accountable and correcting and checking them when they make a fool of themselves. Because a lot of black women think you ain't finna make us look bad, so I'm gonna defend you to the end. What makes y'all look even worse is when another black woman lets another black woman act like a straight bitch, ignorant slave on TV. That's the true problem. Save your sister from the embarrassment by checking her.
I love him, but if you want to get
What if
violent,
one day you actually heard him and he's not here with us no more?
She don't get
Rock, can I ask you a
That's
question?
not cool. That's
You want to get violent?
bad,
That's
bruh.
it, violent.
Can I ask you a question?
Straight up.
So,
It's the life we
You're
chose.
saying you're bad.
No, I said that's bad. I'm not
That
saying
mentality.
you're bad.
I'm saying the
I
mentality.
said that's
You're
bad.
supposed to be the yes man bitch.
No, but are you supposed to sit there and always try to be the prove man, bitch? You don't have to prove everything.
Yeah.
There's nothing to
I don't want to
prove.
prove shit.
You did by hitting him with a
But
cup.
Cause I have a right to express myself, nigga.
With a cup?
God damn.
Up getting hit? That's expressive.
Yeah, if my hand's fucked
Good
up,
Lord.
I can't hit you with my right hand.
I can only imagine when shit like she feels like getting
Wait,
physical
hold on.
for real.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
I'm scared right now.
It's to the point where it's like you have to contest that. You feel me? Like not
You
a
say you got stomped on?
not a stranger. I'm saying it's to the point where it's like as a
All that masculine energy. She has more masculine energy than Blueface right now. That shit is sick.
man,
Y'all don't
you're
even know
gonna
what's going on. Shut up.
you're gonna feel like you have to go
Shut
there.
up. The fuck?
The walk off. Mic drop. It's bad, fool.
The walk off. Nigga, she walking off the. Look what she walking off.
Tell you it's bad.
Y'all won't give me no more liquor?
Like, let's really tell
I'll get the liquor myself.
All right, so tell it straight up. Don't
She
be.
went and got the bottle, y'all.
Let's
She
tell
went
it
and got
straight
the
up, or
bottle.
let's get to the next subject.
Can we get?
She
can
went
we-
and got the
Let's
bottle.
be a little bit more
Which
respectful.
one?
Yeah, we
Because
just
I'm
want-
trying to
that's
really
all
be
we- that's
respectful.
all anybody
Keep
wants,
like
respect.
flaring up like
Y'all
my
playing.
nigga, like what's
He didn't take it like how I said it. He like, oh, you call me a bitch? Yeah, what you mean? You call me a bitch all the time when you feel like I'm a bitch, you feel like I'm a bitch, so you gonna say it. So why can't I say it?
Then Blueface is gonna get tired and he's gonna say, "I'm gonna do the interview by myself," and it's gonna get
Here,
bad.
talk to me. Look at me.
it's like-
I'm right here. I'm fucking right here. I'm right here with you. Stop playing with me. We're sharp.
there it is.
I'm like,
Talking late.
hold on,
Sharp.
shut the
I
fuck
feel
up
what
when
you're
I say
saying.
shut
You
the
gonna
fuck
say
up.
it?
This usually when I talk, I'm used to a bitch shutting the fuck up. Listen to it.
No, you're not.
I
Sensitive.
think I'm gonna finish.
What
the
you
interview.
playing for?
He said, "I think I'm gonna finish the interview."
I think I'm gonna finish the interview.
No, you're not.
You wanna do it by yourself?
What do you mean? Do it by
You wanna do it or I'm
myself?
gonna do it? I'm
Are
not
you
finna-
looking at
no,
me?
No. Wait, listen to what I'm saying. Fuck.
No, because you're being
You
weird.
listen to what I'm saying?
They're talking to me.
You're being
Am I supposed to
weird.
Be quiet.
That's crazy. This
If
type
you
of-
want me
look,
to be
guys,
quiet,
look.
I
I'll be
never thought I'd be
quiet.
dealing with a female like
If you
this.
want,
Like,
you want me to be
Listen,
quiet, I'll
usually
be
when I talk
quiet.
sharp, my bitch gonna shut the fuck up.
That's
Listen,
Man,
how it's
that's
supposed to be.
weird,
Listen to what I'm
bro.
saying.
Like,
Talking late.
Hold on,
shut
Sharp.
the
I
fuck
feel
up
what
when
you're
I say
saying.
shut
hold
the
on, sharp.
fuck
This
up.
usually when I talk, I'm used to a bitch shutting the fuck up. Listen to what I'm saying, dissecting it, and then picking her part of
Her truth.
exactly.
I feel it.
This one right here, she just
Stop saying this one right here.
She
Talk
just
to me.
like-
Look at me.
it's like-
I'm right here. I'm fucking right here. I'm right here with you. Stop playing with me. We're sharp. I love you.
Oh,
You're just talking to short and you trying to like isolate me from that conversation. I love you.
see, at this moment, my shit getting hard than a motherfucker. If I'm in. See, this is that toxic shit that's really. It's toxic, but it's attractive than a motherfucker. Like the way her vulnerability right now and her weird way of showing love and affection. But this is the type of woman that you don't. It's not love. It's not real love. It's just like, let me go take you to a hotel room or in a back alley and just dog your shit out from the back while your hands are on the dumpster. That's the type of way I'm thinking. But that's not true love. That's just sexual feelings and shit like that.
I'm sorry. You want me to be the bitch you talking about? Or what you talking to Shark about? I'll be that bitch.
Oh,
You said
let's do it.
any other bitch. Like what? I'll be cool and I'll be quiet. I'll be cool.
I speak for myself.
I'll be cool and I'll be quiet. Like
talking,
I'll be
man. If
cool.
you gonna
Like
be quiet, why you still talking?
cause I'm talking to you, man.
What are you talking about?
Cause Daddy, I'm talking to you.
She threw that daddy. That shit always works.
Talking to you how I feel.
so let's bring
I'm
things.
not to get hit like that.
Rock, I have a question for you.
We're trying to get to
I'm
some
not
questions
being
here,
weird.
sweetie. For real, for real.
I don't care. I don't look bad. I look like myself.
Rock, I have a question for you.
The fuck? They asking hard questions that nobody never asks, and this is how I'm answering them straight up.
Come on, why are you bitch?
Hey, come on. Hey, Rock.
I'm gonna step out and let y'all do the different.
All right.
Look at this shit. Oh, fuck. Toxic. Drunk as shit. I mean, this is high level embarrassment here. She trash.
We got security with them. They're cool. Yeah, hey, please.
Jay, fix her. Better get the security quick. Get the security quick.
Come on, we got it. Hey, we just trying to get.
He just said, get the security quick. Get the security quick, because something's going to happen, y'all. So I have another part of the interview. We're going to take a look at it right now. Here's behind the scenes of what happened after they was off camera here.
I told y'all we had some good shit going, and it only happens on jump. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we got to talk. Hey, man, this one right here.
We got the hottest couple on the internet.
Pretty much.
You're trying to say, and you're trying to gaslight me. Just let me talk for myself. I don't like nobody setting me up in a conversation. Let me talk for myself.
So
it's sensitive.
I think I'm gonna finish.
What you playing for?
I think I'm gonna finish.
Why you not?
You wanna do it by yourself?
What do you mean? Do it by
I'm gonna
myself.
do it. I'm
Are
not
you
gonna-
looking at me?
No. Wait, this is what I'm saying. Fuck.
No, because you're being weird.
Hey.
No, take her outside.
Put your toe down.
Outside. Take her outside. For you. I don't speak for you.
Right.
That's what you said the whole interview. I don't speak for you. So now you're cut. Like, bro, close the blinds. Bro, close the blinds. Take her outside if you got to. Take her outside.
Here's the other view.
Hey, please get her outside.
Tiny, take her outside, bro. Pick her up by her ankle.
Tom, please help, please. Tom, please help assess the
You want to
situation.
be a man? I'm gonna show you.
I'm not being a man.
You're
Come here.
Oh,
Come here. Bobby, come here.
There ain't nobody trying to grab you, woman. Ever like people trying to just be respectful. You'll still be able to talk and assess the situation, but right now, yeah, I just think it's best that it just. She off that Hennessy, man.
She tripping.
Blue, can you come here? No.
She on the ground right now.
Blue, come here. Why are you like that? Come here.
Oh, fuck. Oh, that TV was big.
Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Blue, what are you doing that?
Oh, my God.
Camera down.
You hurting my blue.
Yeah? Or you need to wet your camera. Huh? Don't worry about what. I will
This bitch said, I'm going to wet your camera. Bitch.
wet your camera.
Blue, what are you doing, my nigga? Come here.
Dude in the red hat's the one when they had the camera. He go, these dudes right here, she go wet their cameras, bitch. Bitch, don't you know GoPros are waterproof?
What do you mean? Why are you being extra?
Kick her out too. Get her out.
But anyway, so you
you know how I move. You know I don't get down like that.
Blue,
So
you've been in this shit for a long time. I'm gonna ask you a real question right now. You've been in the spotlight. You've been in the limelight for quite some time now. Do you really, because she's got this fame now, do you feel like she's mentally prepared and ready to take on this new life?
Hell no. But I feel like I'm the only person who has enough patience for her.
Tamer.
Right.
So I don't want to see her demise be.
Of course you don't.
Oh, I just said fuck you, and then everybody you deal with now.
I see you helping the fuck out of her.
It's gonna blackball you.
You gave her motion.
I knew she was damaged when I met her. You know, the show I throw, all the women be damaged clearly.
She plotted all that shit. From the first, like, oh, well, let Sharp do it. I didn't really know at the time, like, what we was hopping into. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, okay, we about to sit down with some chicks, and then all before I knew it, she was getting in the mix and shit. just went up. Shit almost got broke.
And there you have it. She wins. And then when you see Blueface say, I don't want her demise to be bad like that. I don't want to be responsible for it. We see that a lot of it has a lot of what's been happening recently with pregnancy from Chrisean. She says she's pregnant, and Blueface says it's not my baby. Like, that's the latest on that. You know what I'm saying? Blue's like, that ain't my kid. You've been with multiple men. Blueface said, you've been with over 10 different guys. Until I see a DNA test, it is not my child. Chrisean confirmed she was pregnant. The clips of her asking OBGYN if she could hear the heartbeat of the baby already. There was Twitter posts that was put out by him where he was just saying, like, yo, the kid's not mine unless I see a DNA test. We're done. We're split. Because stuff gets real when a baby gets involved, right? So now I feel really sorry for the child that's going to come out of her body, because there's no way on this earth she's going to be a capable mother with the way she views the earth in society. She's going to poison that baby with her trash mentality, and it's just going to be so bad. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section, man. I hope that you guys stayed for the conclusion of it. You heard the commentary. If you got offended by my opinions, I apologize. I don't mean to offend you, but I am going to just say how I feel. And I really don't give a freak what you think. But with that being said, subscribe to the channel if you want that real, honest content. There's a lot of fake people here on YouTube, bro. I'm just trying to bring that real to the platform. Thank you guys so very much for watching. And if you want to support this channel, you can join the memberships, select a specific tier. That means you'll get access to Discord. And the conversations be going down up in there. I'm Jody Joe, and I'm out. Deuces.